So I just finished watching the new Superman movie starring David Cornsweet and James Gunn, and the discourse on social media has been very interesting. You have the Man of Steel fans that say Henry Cavill is the one true Superman, and you have those that have moved on and have accepted David Cornsweet as the new Superman, and you have those of us that are in between that love both movies and know that the Man of Steel universe is gone forever, unless there is one multiversal story arc someday. But there were a lot of talking points in the movie. The movie was really nice. It was very comic booky, though I felt there were a lot of characters that were there, a lot of side characters that were there that without them the plot of the movie would have progressed just fine. Just like Hawk Girl and Green Lantern. Personally, to me, they were very useless in the movie. They didn't really add anything story wise or anything at all. I did like Mr. Terrific. I liked Lex. I liked Lois Lane. This is my second favorite Lois Lane. Sorry, third favorite Lois Lane. Number one has to be Smallville's Lois Lane. Number two, Lois and Clark's, the one on CW. I actually like that. Then this, all of them elite level performances. Lois Lane was always involved in the action. The Man of Steel Lois Lane was in the first act. She was involved, but towards the end of the movie, she became an afterthought. So, what are the talking points in this movie? Why are people so angry with this movie? And one of them, the obvious, is that Man of Steel would totally whoop his ass. I don't agree with that at all because there was nothing that Man of Steel did in his movies to show that he's far stronger than this Superman. If you really think about it, he fought Kryptonians, yeah. He has spent more time under the yellow sun, so of course he would be stronger than them. He fought Doomsday. Every single good version of Superman fights Doomsday and wins. Well, every single one that is like on the big screen. Definitely, there will be universes where Doomsday would kill Superman and he will be gone forever. But definitely, David Cornsweet's adaptation isn't going to be that version. So we can't use those two because Superman will always fight Doomsday and Superman will always beat Doomsday. He's expected to beat Doomsday. Superman fought the clone, the Kryptonian clone, and he beat him one on one. He beat him, shows that he's actually a very strong and powerful Superman. But for me, the one of the greatest feats of strength was when he was able to escape the black hole. And you have to be pretty strong to do that. A lot of non-science guys may not understand how strong you have to be to escape the pull of a black hole, but he did, and you have to give him props for that. The question is, would Zod smoke this dude? It's a very tricky question, and why I say it's really tricky is that this dude is obviously still figuring some things out with his powers. He's obviously holding back, but he seems a bit softer than Man of Steel. And I'll tell you why. Mostly because of the colors. Darker colors were used in Man of Steel, so it always gave these dark, brooding vibes, while comic booky colors were used in this movie, and it made Superman seem friendlier and more relaxed. He had someone helping him up. He could have stood up himself if he wanted to, but that act shows that he's showing people that he can be weak. He's not weak actually, but he's showing people he can be weak. Then another thing people are talking about is the costume. The trunks are back. Oh my God, oh my gosh, why is a grown man wearing his underwear outside? And the reason for this has been very obvious from the start, and it's because Superman is basically a god. If you see let's say you see The Rock on the road, you'd be kind of apprehensive to approach him. But if he was dressed up like a clown and he seemed approachable, whether it's The Rock, whether it's the president, you definitely want to approach this dude and talk to him. And same thing with Superman. He has to look ridiculous on purpose so that you could come up to him, you could say hi to him. And in the movie, seeing Superman was like seeing, a regular dude. You'd see Superman, you'd greet Superman, you'd wave at Superman, he would wave at you back, and he goes on his day. But in Man of Steel, Superman seemed more like a god to me. He seems scary, and probably if things don't go his way, he'll probably snap your neck like Homelander. He was giving Homelander vibes in Man of Steel. Not like it was so bad for me. The movie was still very enjoyable, but he was always giving Batman slash Homelander vibes. So this movie was really all right. The 2025 movie. My overall verdict, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It might seem generous, but this is the first time since Avengers Endgame and Infinity War where we are debating a superhero movie. It hasn't happened in a long time, a very, 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 very long time. And I'm glad that such discussions are happening, whether it's bashing the movie, whether it's hating on the movie, whether it's praising the movie or the main thing is that the movie is being talked about. When was the last time we talked about a superhero movie like this? And we've had lots of them over the years. Recently, we had Fantastic Four, we had Thunderbolts, we had Brave New World, and also on streaming services too. We've had the Daredevil, Born Again. I thought that was a huge downgrade to the Netflix version, but it's still okay. It's watchable, but it's not something that would make me carry my phone and debate with one dude halfway across the world. No, but Superman, I could debate with you all day about him, all day, because this is looking very promising to the superhero genre. We are finally talking about a superhero again. We are looking forward to the next iteration. We are hoping that DC doesn't nuke themselves as they usually do. Definitely, they will nuke themselves, but so far so good with Peacemaker and Superman and Creature Commandos. I don't think that they're going to nuke themselves yet. James Gunn is at the helm, so let's have a bit of faith. And it also makes us to talk about prospective MCU movies like Avengers Doomsday. It has nothing to do with Superman, but we are now looking forward to how will Marvel respond to this. So that's it, guys. Tell me what you think about the movie. Do you think that we are seeing a renaissance of superhero movies, or is it a one-off thing? And by the time Avengers Doomsday comes around, it's the whole superhero hype is dead and gone forever. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See you on the next one.